Well, welcome everybody. I'm so glad you guys could jump on tonight. We have a lot of stuff to go over. And what I really want to bring to you, because most of you so far, I'm looking at our team here, you are all enrolled and currently sharing, or building a business. And I'm so excited for tonight because we're going to do a couple things. One, we're going to be sharing the opportunity that maybe you haven't all heard, and this is an opportunity that we share with new associates and people that are interested in the company all the time. And we're so lucky tonight because we have the beautiful Celina Hester, our sales rep for this part of the United States, here with us tonight. She's a good friend of ours and represents Isogenics very, very well. So I'm excited to have her. And I'm going to go ahead and actually turn the time over to her so we can just get right into this.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining us and for letting me be a part of this. I am so excited for your guys' team. I know that you guys are really pushing hard, and these are great calls to just get people plugged in, like Trisha said, to really find out what we're all about. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Like Trisha mentioned, I'm the regional sales manager for the Southwest, and I love the fact that Trisha's doing with me. She's leading a team, and she's just dynamic. I mean, her story is amazing. We're going to learn a little bit more about her story going on. But one of the things that we really want to talk about and that we want people to learn about when we are teaching about isogenics is why isogenics is really needed. What is going on in our society right now that warrants our products, that warrants our opportunity. And, as we go through this 30-minute call, think about where your life is right now. And think about the things that, maybe you would change something in your life. What would that be? Would it be that you could maybe take more vacations with your family? Would it be that maybe you would want to spend more time, volunteering, or be able to give more to charity, charitable organizations? Or maybe it would be that you would want to pay your son or daughter's college cash so that they wouldn't have to take out student loans. Think about where it is that your life is now and what, if anything, if an opportunity presented itself, what you would change if possible. So I just ask that you keep an open mind as we go through this call, because everybody has different times and different needs, and so just stay open. And so one of the things that we really are seeing right now in society that are hitting society and hitting everybody really hard, including our children, is obesity. I mean, we see it all over. We see this market trend is just growing because of the need. If there wasn't a need, it wouldn't be growing as fast. Right now, the weight loss market is a $672 billion industry. And that's because people are desperate. They're desperate to try and find a solution. They're desperate to get healthy again. They're desperate for their children to get healthy. They're just desperate to feel better. And that's one of the things that's really, really hitting us hard. And because of that, because we're desperate, to be able to do that, because people are looking for solutions, one of the solutions that people are looking for are gym memberships. And, people are wanting to go work out. People are wanting to go, again, feel better, feel healthier. So the fitness industry is worth right now over $75 billion. But guys, this is just from gym memberships alone. This does not include all the fitness gadgets that people buy, like these little Fitbits, like the fitness clothes. That doesn't even include any of that. It's just gym memberships, because people think that, oh, I'm going to get a gym membership, I'm going to go work out, I'm going to give it all. And what ends up happening is, they go in the gym and then they get kind of, they're scared, they're overwhelmed, they're not sure what to do, they feel intimidated. And then a lot of times people end up paying for these gym memberships without even using them. And I mean, I will raise my hand and I will tell you, I used to have 3 gym memberships because one gym was open 24 hours a day. So I said, well, I'll go anytime. I have no excuse. Another gym membership had 24 hours or had childcare. So I got a gym membership. Like, well, if I have to take the girls, I'll go and work out. And then I got another one because it was closer to the house. I wasn't even using any one of them. It was ridiculous. So I was contributing to the $75 billion market. But it's because people, again, are desperate. They are trying to get healthy. And then we have our anti-aging market. You know, right now we have more people that are living longer, but they want to look good and they want to feel good. You know, we look at our society, and right now in the history of mankind, there are more 60-year-olds alive than there ever has been in the history of mankind. And those 60-year-olds don't look like 60-year-olds. They look good, and they're trying to keep looking good. They want to age gracefully. They want to, they don't want to be like sitting on the, you know, porch rocking back and forth knitting. They want to be active. They want to play with their grandkids. They want to go on vacations. They want to live life. You know, they've worked so hard and they want to look good. So this industry right here is estimated that it's going to reach 285 billion by 2018, and that's just anti-aging. You'll see all kinds of advertisements for anti-aging creams, serums, everything, all over. Every time you go in the mall, you'll see billboards everywhere. And so, you know, as we go into these products and what this nutrition does, I want to be really clear about it, that these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. But what we do know is when the body is given the right nutrition and you give the body what it needs, it really is a miracle. It does what it was designed to do. You know, when you feed it junk, it's going to perform like junk. It's like a car engine. You take care of it, it will purr every time you turn that key. So I'm going to have Trisha go into these amazing products and the solutions that we offer for all of you guys.
Awesome, Celina. So I love that you went over all the different solutions that we offer, because right here you can kind of see, you know, what we really tell people is the innovative products for weight loss, energy, performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. And what I love about this is the products do everything. And the reason why is simply because when you put great nutrition into your body, like you said, miracles can happen. And our bodies are those miracles. You know, as we go through this, you can go ahead and click. The first thing that really struck out to me when I was looking at Isogenics was just the full system. Like, I've never seen, you know, a company that has such a system that works synergetically, not just like good products, but like products that work together, that fill in the gaps for each other. And that was really, really powerful. Right here, you can see all the different products that come with our value packs, and you're getting everything here, right? Let's just go through a couple of these products, our core products that come in this. All right, so this is my favorite, and I'm gonna let Danny actually talk about it, my husband, because he loves his shakes.
I do love my shakes. So I'm a Isoline Pro guy, but I love the new strawberry flavor. But the thing that's awesome about the shakes is that they're so easy and they're so filling. Which I'm kind of I was the youngest in my family, and I always had that like need to like get the most food I could, and I always felt like I wasn't ever gonna get another meal or whatever. I don't know what it is about me, but anyways, I'm always surprised at how filling the shakes actually are and how long they stay with you once you get them in your body. And like once your body gets used to it, it's almost a problem of not eating, because you get in this kind of rhythm, you feel good, they fill your stomach, and then all of a sudden, like, you've missed another meal and you're like, oh, I need to eat more. I'm not eating enough. So I love the shakes.
Yeah, so some of the great things, obviously, about our shakes, just really quick, is just the fact the protein is so amazing, that our products are sourced from other countries, not just the United States, but other countries where they don't use the pesticides and herbicides and things that really do our food more harm than good. So I love that. We have the best protein. Absolutely love the protein. And I'm so glad that my husband can say, you know, that he's full, because a lot of men, you know, they look at a shake and they think, oh, I'm not going to get full on this, you know, but you do, because it's complete nutrition, and it's the glycemic index is perfectly balanced. So you're getting all the right things that consist of a good meal. Love that. Okay. So this product is absolutely amazing. It's actually one of my favorites, and I can't believe I'm saying that. But what I love about the Cleanse for Life is that it really is a cellular cleanse. I know that everybody's done cleanses before, and there are a lot of cleanses out there. As a triathlete, before I, even heard of Isogenics, I had done lots of different cleanses. And what's different about ours is it's not an organ-specific cleanse, but it's a cellular cleanse. So your body is really just getting kind of cleaned from the inside out. And all it's really doing is supporting what our body already does at detoxing, right? But we know that our bodies are totally overwhelmed. Before I started Isogenics, I was completely overwhelmed with all the toxins in my environment, the stress, and so many things were going on in my environment and that were causing me damage. And the Cleanse for Life is just simply supporting my body's or your body's ability to cleanse itself, to detox itself. And it has great things in it that just nourish it and just help with that process. So the cleanse is great. You're going to get more energy. Your skin's going to look better. I mean, there's beautiful side effects when your body is clean and feeling healthy. All right. I'll let you talk about this one.
Okay. Ionix, Ionix is awesome. Probably one of the products that changed the most for me. I always had trouble when I started. I was going to school full time and working nights full time. This totally changed my ability just to focus. So I could take it before a class. I could stay focused. It kind of took that away, and I'm able to do so much more when I take my Ionix, and when I don't, I can tell. I'll get 3 hours into something, and I know I'm just not feeling right because it helps your body with whatever you're doing. So if you need to focus, you can focus. If you need to take a nap, it'll help you take a nap, and that can be a bad thing too. But love Ionix and how it just has changed my mental capacity.
Oh yeah, and it has lots of fun nicknames, so it does lots and lots and lots of good stuff. And I love that you can take it a couple times if you need to during the day. It helps, if you're feeling sick, it'll just kind of help you just kind of combat that. And like Danny said, adapt to your body's needs and what's happening in your environment. We can't remove stress. We can help our bodies kind of buffer that stress. So our vitamins, this is really an important part of our system, and it sometimes gets overlooked because it's not exciting, right? They're vitamins. But if most of you are like me, before I started Isogenics, I had tried lots of different vitamins and supplements, and I never knew if they were working or not. I was just doing it because I was desperate to feel better, to have more energy, to just have a healthier body. And what I've noticed about Isogenics is that you immediately feel a difference. And I've seen that difference in all my teammates and my family and myself, because you're really getting all the different things that you need, your multivitamins and your fish oils, the CoQ10, those kind of things that are so important to us and we hear about all over. They're all included in one. And I love just how convenient they are because they're in 2 packets. So you get your AM and your PM, and that way your body is able to absorb it all and use all that good stuff. And really one of the biggest parts that, as I mentioned, kind of overlooked sometimes is the fact that these vitamins have so many minerals in them. And those minerals are actually going to help our body digest and use our food correctly, right? So the food that we do eat, we're able to actually absorb and use them. So I love all the minerals that are in it. And then, of course, our product B, Isogenesis, is absolutely phenomenal. There's lots of science behind that. You guys should Google it and you'll have some fun looking at different things there. But our product B is really ahead of its time, and it's just telomere support, which is basically the ends of your DNA, your chromosomes. They, when you're born, they're long and healthy and fresh. And as we get older and are dealt with stress and age, they get shorter and shorter and shorter. And so Celina earlier was talking about, just people wanting to look better and feel better as they age. The telomere support in our isogenesis is actually helping our DNA replicate healthier and more whole so that we really can slow down aging, right? And support our body's ability to age more gracefully. So love it. Again, that one has lots of nicknames. I will just say the personal story that my mom, just the last 3 years since she started Isogenics, she's been able to lose a considerable amount of weight. And through that weight loss, A lot of people, when they're in their older years, they actually look older as they lose weight. But because of these amazing vitamins and supplements, she looks younger and healthier today than she did 3 years ago, even with the weight loss that she's experienced. All right. Awesome. So before I let Celina take back over, really, guys, Isogenics is an online store. And one of the goals that we have is to obviously be a household name. And I love that we are able as a company to provide so many incredible products that are better than other things out there, right? That we can go into our online store, we can get amazing snacks, we can get sleep support if you have a struggle with sleeping. I love our sleep support. For those that are having any, discomfort in their joints, their muscles from working out, from getting older, from stress, our joint and pain relief is amazing. We have an incredible skincare line that I have talked to a lot of people about, and they say it's the best out there. So I'll take their word for it. I know it's amazing. And then, of course, we have our incredible performance line that we're not going to talk about tonight, but it is, as a triathlete, I can honestly tell you that it is the best out there. I've tried a lot of products that don't taste so great and that are full of a lot of artificials and stimulants, and I love our AMPS line. They've worked really, really hard at providing our athletes and just fitness gurus, right? Anybody who wants to go to the gym, that we have a line that's going to support your needs when it comes to energy and performance. And then, of course, our coffees, our e-shots, things like that. Our e-shot has been, if you look at our team, you know that we love our e-shots. It has been an incredible product that Isogenics came out with. And it's really just our answer for that energy crisis out there. There's a lot of energy drinks and things that do not support a healthy lifestyle. And we've been able to provide something that it doesn't have any artificials, and that it just helps you have the energy you need. And it's chock full of adaptogens. And it's just a great alternative to sodas and all the other things out there. Next slide. You guys all know that I've got 2 weeks now to this baby's coming, so you'll have to excuse my windedness. I have not been running stairs. I'm just pregnant. Yeah, that next slide, Celina. Are we froze? Here. I see you, Leslie. I know you're our gym guru. Is Celina frozen?
I was. I think I'm back now. I'm so sorry. It kept
good
on me, so.
Awesome.
Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. One of the things I do want to also talk about is just the, all the products that Trisha was just mentioning and going through. They're amazing products, but they wouldn't be amazing if they didn't produce results. And so we do want to talk about some of the results. And one of the biggest that you've had.
Yes. Can you guys hear me? Barb, can you put a thumbs up? If you can hear me? Okay, good. We were just having some freezing there.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Okay, good. Well, not good, but at least we're on the same page here. So, guys, without getting emotional here, all I can say is I look at these two pictures. Is Isogenics has been such an incredible journey for my husband and I, and for our family. And I know that so many of you understand that journey because you're experiencing it yourself. But the reality is that our world is struggling. And people are searching for answers. And I know that 3 years ago, I was on my knees begging for an answer. I was praying to God for just something to help me get through the day a little happier, to get a little more accomplished, to be a better mom, to be a better wife, to actually be excited about life. I was just really struggling. And it was simply because of two things, two big stresses in my life, my physical health and my financial health. And I never realized or never knew that one company could be an answer to both. But I am so forever grateful for Isogenics because I simply put the food in my mouth. I tested the system out, and by using the system and, you know, changing parts of my lifestyle, improving my lifestyle, I was able to get incredible results. And over the space of, you know, 3 years, I lost a considerable amount of weight. And though right now, all of you that know me well, you know that the pregnancy is a struggle and it's been hard for me. It's such a different story. One, you know, I look way different than I did in all my other pregnancies, even with, you know, the weight that I've gained during this pregnancy. But as hard as it has been, it is such a relief to know that I have an answer and I'm on the right path, and that in a few months I will, you know, just get back into a healthy lifestyle, and then I'll get my energy back and I'll get my body back eventually. Most people are just searching and searching and searching, and they're really struggling because there is no answer. And what a blessing it is to know that we have an answer, right? And that we're on the right path. So I'm grateful for my transformation. It's been really fun just as of late watching my husband transform as he's been able to really kind of be the focus in our family. As I get this baby going, he's been able to focus on his own health and his own transformation. So anyway, yeah. I
love it. And I don't know if I'm freezing up. So if you guys can't hear me, can you guys let me know?
Okay. You're good. You are freezing up, Celina.
Are you guys there?
Yep, we're here.
Okay, sorry. I think my internet keeps freezing up, so I'm so sorry on that. But we're going to go ahead. Thank you so much, Trisha. I know that it's what's really neat about Isagenix in your story is I know that once you have the baby, it's really, there's science behind the products, and there's science showing that, you know, it really does work. You really can have your life and then know that you can go back to these products to have amazing results. And so that's one of the great things, because these become a part of your lifestyle. And so, you know, as you're going through Isagenix, just know that there is science behind our products. Those that have used Isagenix and they were, you know, put in a study against those that were using the heart healthy diet, the people that were using Isagenix had 56% more weight loss with Isagenix than those using the heart healthy diet. And that's the diet that your doctor will put you on if you're morbidly obese, or if you're obese and they need you to lose weight fast. So, I mean, just know that our products stacked up against that, they did better. And then the really key thing about this is that those people had twice as much visceral fat loss than the people on the regular heart healthy diet. And the visceral fat is that fat inside your body that is, you really sometimes don't even see it. It's surrounding your organs. It's the dangerous fat. And that's the one that we really want to target. They had twice as much visceral fat loss than those using the heart healthy diet. You wonder, okay, we have these amazing products. We have this amazing, you know, all this industry and these solutions that people are looking for. So why did we use network marketing? Why that industry? Why referral marketing? Well, you know, right now people are searching for a way to provide for their families, you know, without really going to the 9-to-5 traditional route. We're calling it the U industry. It's becoming, everybody, I like to call it, everybody's looking for their side hustle. Something, a way that they can make money and supplement their income to really do those fun things that they're looking to be able to do with their family. You know, their partner, you know, supplement their kids' activities, everything. You know, we're looking for just more ways to be able to help, you know, with that. And network marketing, or the referral business is what I like to call it, is just a natural way. When you like something, then you're going to share it, right? When you have a restaurant that you like, you're going to want to share that with people. Right now in network marketing, it's a sales over $182 billion worldwide. Industry. So Isagenix products fit just right naturally into that. And you can provide an additional source of income for your family. So it really is kind of like merging all the perfect things. It's kind of like the perfect storm. It's utilizing everything that people are looking for. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, let me know if you guys can't hear me. And so now, you have, the industry. That's the referral market that we chose. So, but you also want to look at the company. You want a company that has a proven track record. You want the right company. We have amazing products. In fact, more than Isagenix are just product users. They're not looking to do this for that side hustle. They're looking just because these products work. So we have an amazing foundation already. So that's how you know that it's a good company, because you have a solid customer base. We have 9 is when we started becoming profitable. And we really provide the solutions that people are looking for with these world-class products. You have Jim and Kathy, our co-founders and owners, and they have such amazing backgrounds in network marketing, in the industry, helping companies in the health industry. You have John Anderson, who has formulated over 2,300 products, guys, for over 600 companies. And this is the thing, is he saved those, the best for last, for Isagenix. And he knew that when he created these products, he wanted to keep them for himself, and he wanted a company that was not going to compromise on his formulas and on the quality of the ingredients. And that's what Isagenix really stands out. We've reached number 22 on the direct selling industry in the top 100 companies. And when you look at the company, around over 40 years. We've only been here for 14 years, and we're already number 22. And then you have Eric Hoover. This is a company that's going to be here today, tomorrow, and for your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. We're really creating a legacy company. Eric has become the face of the company, and he really has such a passion to just help as many people globally as he can. And that's one of the reasons we contribute so much to several charitable organizations. We partner with Make-A-Wish. In over 4 years, we've given over $5 million to granting wishes for kids. When you think about that, finding the right company is key. And, and I'm telling you, when you have a vision statement like this, a vision statement of a company that wants to impact, that's a vision statement that's behind. And, I know that you can get behind too. When you have, vision to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process of doing that. And I love the way that this is worded, because it's of helping people and freeing them from physical and financial pain. Then that's because of that, we will create the largest health and wellness company in the world. Jim and Kathy worded that in that specific order because that's how they truly feel. That's what they truly believe. They're not trying to just create the largest health and wellness company in the world and then help people. The largest health and wellness company in the world. So I love how the vision statement is worded, because it really truly reflects their passion and the want to really help everybody globally. And then, with everything, we know everything is timing. Right now, Isagenix is growing. We're spanning 12 countries internationally, and we're opening the United Kingdom here, very, very soon. So we're growing. But we're not just growing to just grow. We still have strong, solid, growth in the existing markets. North American market is the #1 market right now. That's where we're at. This is our home. So, you can have companies that are expanding globally all over the place, but then their home market suffers. We always make sure that the home market is solid, and then we expand. So we want to make sure that our company is growing smart. And so that's why you see a lot of gray in this area, you know, in this slide here, because that's just opportunity for us. You know, it truly is opportunity for you and for your family and your friends and those that you meet that you know need these products. And again, your timing. You know, when is the right time to join Isagenix? Well, I tell you, had I joined in 2003, I mean, look at this chart. You know, everybody talks about timing for them, and you really do have to think about the timing for you. You know, those that joined, the Five Guys, or those that joined, you know, that started Microsoft or started, you know, with Bill Gates. I mean, all those people that were there in the beginning before it really took off. Isagenix is just taking off. And so you think about the global opportunity that's still available. And if you ask me about timing, the time is now, especially with new initiatives that we're announcing for the field, you know, with our Customer First program. We really are focusing on people and these products. And so many. So when I tell you the time is now, I'm not just saying it, it's because it really is true. So, you know, a little bit about how it works. So you take these amazing products, but then what do? So we're going to talk how it all works, but I do want to let you know that, you know, what you put into this is going to be what you get out. It does take, you know, skill, ambition, commitment, and it takes you actually doing some activity. It takes you actually sharing. It takes you actually, you know, going out and doing this. So, but I go ahead and let Tricia talk about how it all works and why we chose.
Awesome. Well, if you guys can hear me, just let me know if there's anything that comes up. But this is a really, really simple system, and I'm so grateful for that because this is the first time that Danny and I have ever done network marketing and been involved in a company. And so we feel lucky and blessed every single day that Isagenix is our home and that it is the first, you know, company we've ever experienced. It works really, really simply. Like Celina said, you know, it works according to how much you work. It works according to your skills and pardon. There we go. And I talk to my friends and my team all the time about really how it does work. The simple part I'm going to go over in just a minute. The longer version is that simply you can't just want something, right? We can't just desire to have something. We have to actually do something to reach that goal. And this is how, these are the habits that we take every day. So number one, we use the products. These products go into our bodies every single day. And whether you're just starting as a brand new associate or you're a millionaire in our company, these products are going into your body every single day. So we use the products. And as we use the products, we get results. The system works. It's amazing. And because the system works, we get beautiful results that are not only visual, but they're internal. People can tell a difference between us by looking at us, and they can tell a difference by the energy that we express and what's happening on the inside of us, right? And then number two is we simply share it, like Celina said. If you have a good movie, you share it with your friends. If you have a good restaurant, you share it with your friends. I mean, we already do that. If I got paid by Lululemon for how many times I've shared their amazing pants, I'd be a millionaire for Lululemon, right? And so we just simply share what we are already using. And like we went over earlier, we're sharing products that are helping with the many solutions that people are looking for right now. And then number three, I shared this in the text, in the chat, if you guys were looking at that. But like Celina was talking about, in Isagenix, we have about 80% of our customers are just product users, and customers are just using the products because they love them. About 15% of the people in Isagenix are, again, product users every day, but they're also sharing it with their friends and family, right? And then about 5% of our company are, again, product users and also active business partners. So as you're using the products, as you start sharing them, you are going to find people in your team that kind of stand up and say, you know what, I want to be a part of something bigger. I want to be a part of that vision Isagenix has to really change the world. Next slide.
Oh, I think I froze. Sorry.
That's okay. And so our compensation plan is so simple. Again, you eat it, you share it, right? And you identify business partners. And our motto with this is you share, they share, repeat. And it's so simple. If you can look at this screenshot here, if you can put yourself at the very, very top of that, you basically love the products and I choose to share them. So let's say that I choose to share with Robert, my buddy at work, and Sue, a girl at my church, right? I shared these two people products that I'm using currently, and they get started on a system. A couple things are going to happen. I'm going to get an amazing referral bonus because we have a great referral program, and they're going to start using the products and they're going to get results. And when that happens, I get to have that conversation with Robert and Sue, and I get to say, who do you know that needs these same solutions, that need to lose weight or have more energy or perform better at the gym or in life, right? They want to age more gracefully. And like it shows here in this picture, Robert knew Jill and Joe, and Sue knew Kevin and Amy, and they're simply going to share. And after that, what's the big secret? Well, there's no secret, right? It's just you repeat. You just keep doing this over and over and over again. And this is how a business can grow for you in Isogenics.
Yeah, I love it.
So this is our basic. How much more basic can you get? My 6-year-old son can repeat this word for word, our compensation plan. So you share, they share, and repeat. And this is actually a really powerful slide simply because sometimes we get kind of closed into who we share with. We think, I started for weight loss, and so I'm going to share with people with weight loss, right? And that's kind of who we share with. When the reality is we have a gift of many, many, many solutions. We have a gift that helps people with weight loss and energy and healthy aging and performance, but we also have a gift that has amazing financial blessings if they do it right. And it's also for people like Celina talked about earlier that don't want to work the 8 to 5. They don't want to work for someone. They want a little more freedom. They want a side hustle, right? Maybe they just want to go on more vacations or spend a little more time home with their children. And so when you're sharing this, please keep your eyes open for those that are looking for all of those different kind of solutions. And how do you get started? Well, it's really simple. It's an online store. So you're basically, you're going to find out what their needs are, and you're going to share with them a system that supports those needs, and they're going to get started with an online wholesale account. We just lose Celina.
I'm back.
Yay!
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I was like, what happened?
That's okay. You can move to the next slide. Are you there? It's those hotels. You never know what kind of internet you're going to get there. All right, next slide, Hen. Awesome.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes. We can hear you. Some of the time.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you are ready to get started, one of the things that I do want to mention is that we have support for you guys. You have your amazing enrollment, the person that introduced you to Isogenics, the person that brought you onto this call. But you also have this amazing regional sales team that's here to support you through your journey. And if you are interested in building a business, we want to support you in that as well. And so here you can see all the regional sales Southwest, Northwest, but we have regional sales manager in Canada. All of us are here for the same goals to help you in your journey. And another thing that I want to introduce you guys to is we have corporate calls set up for you guys so that you guys can learn, so that you guys can make sure that you guys are getting training, you know, about products, about these Zoom calls. We have several Zoom calls that are going to be starting next week that are going to help you guys reach different levels. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, so these Zoom calls, they're going to start on Monday. So what we're going to be doing, they're called Step Up. And so we're going to be starting from like consultant, how do you get to manager, and then manager to director, director to executive. So Mondays and Tuesdays, we're going to have these calls, these called Step Up calls. On Wednesdays, we're going to have the corporate Zooms, those ones that are pretty much just like this. And then on Thursdays, we're going to be having Fast Track to Executives. And those are going to be more of what are the benefits going to the next level? What's going to be the next, you know, what's going to be the benefit to you to get to Crystal Manager, to get to Manager, to get to Director? What are the benefits and what are the bonuses and what are the fun stuff that you can get along the way? So those are going to be kind of like a high level overview of what happens at each level. But the Monday and Tuesday ones are going to be the real important ones, guys, because those are the ones that are going to teach you how to get to those next levels. So, you know, we want to make sure that you guys know that we're here. And then we have this website, isafyi.com/calls, that you can get all the details about those calls and the times. The times for the Step Up ones on Mondays and Tuesdays are going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then another one 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 8 and 9 p.m. So the first one is going to be, you know, how to get started for you know, the first step, and then the next one's going to be for the next step. So just make sure that you go and get plugged into those calls, because I'm telling you, it's going to help your team. It's going to help you as leaders to really motivate your teams to get to those next levels. And that's what we want. We want to be able to help you. So yeah, March 6th, starting at 8 p.m., it's going to be the associate to consultant. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then at 9, it's going to be consultant to manager. And these are all Zooms on isogenicszoom.com. All of them will be using isogenicszoom.com. Make sure you get plugged into those, because we want to make sure that you guys all know about those. And then for tonight, because I want to thank you guys for joining us on this call, and thank you for putting up with us with having, you know, internet problems. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Mine was freezing up. But I do want to offer, if you go back to the person that invited you to this call and you really are ready and you have maybe some questions, you know, get those questions answered. Get yourself set up for success. Make sure that you reach your goals. But we're going to be offering free enrollment. It's starting tomorrow for you guys. So for 48 hours. So tomorrow starting, you know, tomorrow morning, and it will go until, let's see, we'll go till March 4th. So until the 4th. And the code word is space, like outer space, so space, S-P-A-C-E. And because when I'm telling you, you're going to feel like you're in outer space floating around there. Once you take these products, you're going to feel so good. You're going to be floating up there. So use this code to get your friends and family started. So thank you, Trisha, and thank you, Barbara, for letting me jump on. Hopefully it was helpful, and hopefully, you know, we can do this again when I have better internet and I'm not going in and out.
Yes, Celina, can I just ask a few questions? Can you hear me, hun?
Oh, she froze for a minute.
Okay. Celina, I just have a few questions, hun. And I might have to get them later from her if she's going to be frozen. Can you hear me, Celina?
Oh, there he goes. The word is space.
Okay. Any capital letters?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, nope. It's just space. I just wrote it out. But yeah, on the Mondays and Tuesdays call, somebody asked, it is different things.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be from associate to consultant, and then consultant to manager. So It is different things.
Okay, and then is there a BB requirement for that code?
It's usually 150 BV.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 150 BV initial order.
Okay, perfect.
And if you get started with a pack that includes free enrollment, it will go ahead and discount that pack.
Awesome.
So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm so sorry my internet was going in and out. They told me it was good internet up here, so that's why I stayed up here.
That's okay. That's okay. If you just, I don't know how your internet is right now, but do you have any parting words as far as those that are rushing for the Crystal Manager reset this next week?
You guys, we have, here's the thing is there's so many people that are so excited right now about all the things that are coming up. These calls are really, and with the 90-day game plan, the Crystal Manager, all those things, make sure you're taking advantage of all the Zooms because those are going to keep you motivated and kind of going to the next level, the next level, the next level. And those, especially the Monday and Tuesday calls, get plugged into the level that you're at because they really are going to be designed to give you tangible things to help you. Because we all know we all kind of get discouraged or we kind of feel like we're getting stuck. Just make sure that if you feel that way, reach out to your upline and reach out to your accountability partner. Make sure you have an accountability partner that knows your goals and help each other out. I mean, that's really the biggest thing is just really be there for one another because you have so many that are running together and it always is more fun.
Beautiful. Okay, Celina, thank you so much. Are you still sharing screen? Do you want to end that?
Oh, yep. Let me pause share. There. Stop share. There we go.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We always appreciate you plugging in. And like Celina said, this is where we get re-energized. She's so right. And I know that your sacrifices of being here tonight will pay out in dividends as you make new friends, learn new things, and become more comfortable with sharing this opportunity.
Yeah.
So many of us love sharing the products and we forget to share the opportunity. So make sure you're doing that. Thank you, Celina, from all of us. I love what corporate is doing right now. We so appreciate all the trainings that you guys are putting together, really plugging everybody in so that everybody has somewhere to go. I mean, I can't even tell you how much we appreciate that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Celina, I particularly wanted to thank you and all the sales staff that's been working throughout the country to help all of our different regions attain everything that they want.
Oh, thank you guys. Well, one thing I will tell you is your guys' success is our success. So that's what we're here for. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I have to ask you though, how did you luck out getting Arizona and Hawaii?
Man, I'm telling you, they knew better than to move me. I was like, what? I'm not moving. And Sean kept saying, why didn't I get the Southwest? I'm like, because I'm not moving. I got seniority probably. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, if you ever need help in Hawaii, we'll be there for you.
Yeah, we'll all jump in for Hawaii.
All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any questions for us, we'll go ahead and close up here, Barb. Anybody have any questions before we cut off here?
No, I'll repost everything about the corporate calls and everything. And again, it's 48 hours and our code is space.
Yep, space.
Thank you so much for giving it to us, Celina.
Thank you, guys.